The best diet for type 2 diabetes requires eating foods that lower blood sugar levels naturally, which will significantly reduce the risk of developing life-threatening complications, such as heart attack or stroke. What is a good diabetic diet to follow? A typical daily menu for a diabetic is one that focuses on foods that are low on the glycemic index. In other words, foods that lower blood sugar and keep it in a healthy range. So the best diet for type 2 diabetes would include the following guidelines. A low-carb diet with a high percentage of fruits, vegetables, especially cruciferous vegetables, whole grains, and nuts is most often recommended by leading nutrition experts and dietitians. These foods give you a lot of healthy fiber and very little fat, salt, or sugar. Most kinds of fish and seafood are good choices too. Individuals with type 2 diabetes need to be especially careful eating carbohydrates. Carbs are broken down into small units of glucose, which end up as blood sugar. Everyone needs some carbohydrate-containing foods in their diet, but diabetics can't process carbohydrates as effectively as people who don't have diabetes. This means healthy blood sugar levels are harder to maintain. Carbs that are especially dangerous for those with type 2 diabetes include processed grains such as white rice, white bread, French fries, and white flour tortillas. Canned vegetables contain a lot of salt and should be avoided. The same goes for canned fruit with heavy sugar syrup, regular jam, jelly, and preserves. Also be careful with fruit punch, fruit drinks, and fruit juice drinks. Fried meats and cuts of meat that are high in fat, like ribs, should be limited. So should some cheeses, pork bacon, and almost anything you normally find in fast food restaurants. Whole milk, half and half, ice cream, regular yogurt, cottage cheese, and sour cream need to be restricted too. That also goes for regular sodas, beer, dessert wines, flavored coffee and chocolate drinks, energy drinks, and sweetened tea. Clearly, the best diet for type 2 diabetes sufferers includes foods that lower blood sugar levels naturally while avoiding or limiting many of the bad foods detailed in this video.